Welcome everybody back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Dark Side Female Raven Jedi Consular slash Soldier Hybrid. Jedi Consular slash Soldier Hybrid. Let's bring him here, Manaan. Oh, what's this?
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The Galactic Senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Now, there's something we need to do here that I kinda need to do alone, so you guys can just disappear for a little bit. Hello, you.
Inja nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa ishun kun, noba mulirat. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hitwama ji aki inko tune. Tong kakinja nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang, nada chawa ishun kun. No. Achua pengti, yun patisa. Tichuba jikota naga, kingu mwa mulira dwana. Kinba nikcha lora kun. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hitwama ji aki inko tune. Tong panokun, nonek, chiwi, diskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami, jusku, chitanai, uchua penki. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hitwama ji aki inko tune, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita kacho, diskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hitwama ji aki inko tune, tong panokun, nonek. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo, kun muliras nimo, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira, tong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hitwama ji aki inko tune, tong panokun, no chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo, kun muliras nimo poiwanga, tong hitwama ji. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hitwama ji aki inko tune, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong diskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hitwama ji aki inko tune, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Diskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, kotong hitwama ji aki inko tune, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Diskadosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki. Topan tong hitwama aki inko tune, potong hiwamaji aki ingkotun tong panokun nonek chiwi aita ka chong chicha diska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smaktoma kuyami jusku chita nai uchua penki tong hitwama aki ingkotune potong hiwamaji aki ingkotun tong panokun nonek chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi ingkotune chunamuri ra tong hitwamaji kona chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo kun muli ras nimo poiwanga tong hitwamaji human act jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smaktoma kuyami jusku chita nai tong hitwama aki inkotune potong hitwamaji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smaktoma kuyami jusku chita nai chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inkotune chunamuri ra tong hitwamaji kona tong hitwama aki inkotune potong hitwamaji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smaktoma kuyami jusku chita nai tong hitwama aki inkotune potong hitwamaji aki inkotun tong jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smaktoma kuyami jusku chita nai uchua penki tong hitwama aki inkotune potong hitwamaji aki inkotun tong panokun jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smaktoma kuyami jusku chita nai uchua penki tong hitwama aki inkotune potong hitwamaji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek jiska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smaktoma kuyami jusku chita nai tong hitwama aki inkotune potong hitwamaji aki inkotun tong panokun nonek jiska dosoki kopa tong hitwama.
It's 2 episodes in a row where I've had so much damn dialogue. This isn't even so much of a let's play anymore, it's more so just a freaking let's listen. Finally, just a merchant. Actually, you have nothing I want. So you're useless to me. Let's explore the rest of this area, shall we? I don't think I want to go that way. I think down here leads to the Sith embassy. If I'm correct. Oh, I should probably get my party back. Good old Carthan mission. Go old school. Oh, it leads to the east courtyard. Right, I can't be bothered leaving there just now. I'll come back to you, I swear. I promise. Manaan is so boring. It's just so boring, like... Compared to the other areas in the game, Manaan is just meh. You have to do a lot to get to the fun parts of Manaan. And it's not okay. It's not cool. Oh, it's the hotel. Oh, more dialogue. Right, okay, let's do the dialogue for the son request.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too. The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though. No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely, but I wouldn't say that to the court. Yeah, I'll tell the court Sunry left before the shot went off.
Are you sure this is a good idea? I mean, I want to help get Sunry acquitted, but what if the Selkath find out about this?
Now, was there anything else you wanted? Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on. There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know? Well, okay.
So obviously we're going to just be Darkseid and like manipulate this. Do whatever the hell we want to get the result we want, which is to get him acquitted.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me? Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Elasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh, well, Elasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything. You know, I think I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Elasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course, and her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me. You again. I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Elasa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty. Yes, well...
What am I doing?
Yeah?
Mission.
Gotcha.
Sorry guys, I forget. Sometimes I just like to bash things with my lightsaber. I did all that for a med pack. How crappy. And one last person to talk to.
Chiki kun Selkath, Jona mulira tong Glupor, Glupor kimba no ku. Glupor kakin cha nawabakaon, Buf mala nibo Glupor jimata wipuna. Glupor tati. Glupor tong hit wana ji Selkath agi inko tune, Glupor mulira, chuna mulira. Glupor yun tung chiwi ita, bola jitne mulira Glupor, kon muli slimo pui wanga kun vi, Glupor kimba nikcha lora kun. Glupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon, Glupor nibo jimata wipun nage, tong abag sun sham u Glupor. Luper tang hit wamaji salkat ag inko tune tang king ba no. Luper yun tung chiwi ita. Bola un luper king. Luper picha ge borang turang. Luper wangki yuma bat malyaw no wi. Luper chang wapa chinyo shang li chama ucha wi shung yong kung. Luper tang abag shang luper non pitesa. Yun patisa. Luper chiwi aita ka. Luper kat chopa.
So, the Sith did plant Sunry's cross on Alasa, who was a Sith Jedi. All interesting stuff. I don't think you have anything else to say.
Well,
That's okay, and we're done with that for now.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Alasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes? I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Well, that was interesting, I guess. Let's go to the Republic Embassy. Finally. And we have a Gino Harridan assassination to do in here. I'm going to drop a save quickly, because I can't quite remember how this Gino Harridan stuff goes down, because I didn't do any Gino Harridan stuff last time. Because I was late side and didn't do assassinations.
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid. Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could... But the Selkath... Oh, of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council. An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first. Don't think you can manipulate me, Jedi. The Republic Diplomatic Corps has to deal with the Sith all the time, so we're very resistant to mental influence. Your only real choice is to help me so I can help you. We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks. But while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back. But you need our information, and I guarantee you that you will never be able to get it unless we have our secrecy guaranteed against the Sith. It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do. There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a passcard to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first? You'll need luck for that one. Odds are they have some pretty strong guards in there, but it's also the way most likely to succeed. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information. Have you managed to retrieve? Time is a critical factor.
I wanted to ask him about Sunray, but apparently I can't do that. So this is the Republic Embassy. We have stuff to do. Oh, look who it is. It's Lorgle. Now, we need to kill him. Somehow. So, mission, can you and just do that? Thank you very much. Oh, look, he's dead.
Yes?
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah?
That is literally all you need to do. So that's that. That's one of them down. Yeah, this leads us to the bay, the hangar bay. We can't get in there just yet. Right, so these methods. Raiding the hangar bay is probably the most simplest.
Who's gonna try to get into the
Blah de blah blah.
We have been able to the encryption system the second last mate, but I have to admit, I've ruined a dozen since Roland said.
Now I'm gonna show off always. I'm gonna show off all, and I'm going to drop a save. So I don't know if doing one blocks out the others. So give me a minute, and I'll go because I'm not very good at doing these, especially the Matrix ones. So let me just go, and I'll be right back with solutions and answers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do this. First off, I want Mission to see if she can gain access to slice into the Republic system. Restricted data archives. Sunray incident. Oh, here we go. Beautiful young woman. And he did do it. Well, disable local power grid. I wish I had enough spikes to do that. That would be amazing. But yeah, we can't really do these. But we can do that and get experience and find out that you actually did kill her. Now you.
Can I help you with anything? The Sith encryption. We've managed to.
Now,
can I help?
I don't actually know how to do these matrices. Maths is not my particular strong suite. But I have the answers here, so just follow my lead. The additive matrix 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16. The answer is 22. Don't ask me. I don't have the patience today to do this math. So here's the answers. 22. And then the subtractive one is 18. The multiplicative one is 64. The divisive one is 2. And the exponential one is 6. And the logarithmic is 7. And that's that. You don't get any experience for doing it though, sadly.
You slice the encryption on those cards.
So, you don't get... I think we should still be able to do the interrogation, shouldn't we?
So, you're the one... He's a Sith...
Blah de blah. Just let me get to it.
Find this with... Do you want to... Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while. What we have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, you may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it? Hey, you! What?
Okay, so like the matrices, I don't really know. I know there is a much more logical way to do it, but I'm just going to give you the answers. So the first thing you want to do is go, we're not here to threaten.
You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic.
And we're the only ones that will take you in now.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
Never. I am Sith. I will never betray them. Your Republic is weak, and will soon fall at any rate.
Go with the let's try something else.
What?
And then we know about your companion.
What companion?
And then go... Perhaps we would give you back to the Sith, but keep him.
Of course, they would never believe we let you go so easily, but they would all too happily believe you betrayed them.
The Sith are not that easy to fool. We would see through your petty deceptions and destroy you for the way you try to humiliate us.
So then, if that doesn't work, let's try something else. Go back and do the same thing again. Actually,
what do you want?
If that doesn't work, we should try the Tila thing.
Tila? How did you find out about her?
And then boom.
You think bribes will work? You must be dumber than I thought to think that a Sith would join the losing side just for credits. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
And that's that. We get literally nothing for doing that, which I just wanted to show off. So, when we come back, we'll be in the East Courtyard to go do some stuff there. I hate Manaan. I hate Manaan.